Happy New Year, people! Today we have a very strong Titan build, which requires minimal setup, keeping you alive in the hardest of content, perfect for ad control and very useful for Grandmaster Nightfalls. Combining the already potent Suspend Titan build that you're probably familiar with the Wishkeep exotic bow, you can have infinite woven mail and suspend capabilities, perfect for champion stunning and keeping ads at bay. We're going to break this whole thing down, so drop a like if you do find this video informative. Let's begin with the core gameplay loop. Using Drengr's Lash, paired with Abeyant Leap, Shackle Grenades and Wishkeeper, suspend targets to gain Woven Mail, defeat targets with Wishkeeper, which charges up traps whilst also gaining Barricade Energy, which enables you to have near infinite Woven Mail and Suspend. It's not optimal for DPS, but is effectively a support class for your fire teams where ads are a major problem, perfect for keeping champions at bay. Let's break this down, a link will be in the description. Drengr's Lash, when paired with Rally Barricade and the exotic boots Abeyant Leap, fires 3 enhanced waves that suspend targets on hit when deploying your barricade. Upon suspending targets, you immediately gain Woven Mail damage resistance thanks to Leap's exotic perk, allowing you to play a bit more aggressively in GMs. Using the Strand Fragment, Thread of Mind, you also gain Barricade Energy on defeating suspended targets, allowing you to effectively chain both Weaver Traps and Drengr's Barricade. Then comes the new exotic bow, Wishkeeper. Now, don't worry too much about catalysts if you don't have it, they are really just bonuses to this weapon. If you have the base gun only, it will suffice. Getting body kills charges 1 stack of Weaver Traps, precision kills will grant 2 stacks. Upon hitting 6 stacks, hip firing the bow will spawn traps on arrow contact, suspending anything caught within the trap. The weapon, upon suspending targets, gains a damage increase on said targets and knocks faster. This build in particular can stun all 3 champion types too, gaining damage increases in endgame content to all 3 weapons. On top of suspend capabilities, Wishkeeper, thanks to Unstoppable Bow, stuns Unstoppables and gains a 25% damage increase in GMs, whilst Overload Rockets can stun and do 80% damage to Overload champions. My choice is Apex Predator paired with Reconstruction, Bait and Switch, which gains an extra 35% damage increase when active. Finally, people don't seem to realise how good the new dungeon sidearm is for barrier stuns. Indebted Kindness can one-shot barrier shields in GMs people, whilst also capable of rolling Volt Shot, which can also stun Overload champions. It also gains a 25% damage increase thanks to barrier sidearm. Don't sleep on this weapon. One thing to note about this build, it's not optimal for DPS. Its role is mainly to keep champions suspended and stunned, and keep other ads immobilized for you and your fire team to finish them off. Outside of supers and heavy, it won't do high damage. On that note, it's the halfway point of this video. Are you still with me? Slap that like button if so, and if you're enjoying this video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Artefact perks are next. We already covered weapons, and if I'm being honest, outside of 2 perks, there is not much going on in here. Dragon's Bite in the 4th column has a possibility to suspend targets when you break their shields, whilst Unraveling Orbs, also in the 4th column, grant Wishkeeper unraveling rounds when picking up orbs. You could also use the 5th column perk, Horde Shuttle, which upon damaging targets with strand weapons, Threadlings can spawn, but for this build, over Argent Ordnance or solo op, it's not really essential. The base build is viable outside of the current Season 2, making it even more valuable. For the Strand build, we have already covered the Barricade and one of the aspects. For grenades, using a Shackle Nade will give you an additional suspend option. Banner of War, when getting a charged melee kill, especially on suspended targets, will give you that additional survivability option, regaining health for you and your team in intervals. Fragments are really important for this build. We covered Thread of Mind already. Thread of Wisdom will spawn orbs of power when defeating suspended targets. There will be lots of those. Picking up orbs grants Woven thanks to warding, and Continuity increases the duration of Unravel and Suspend abilities. Finally, for stats and mods, you want High Resilience and Discipline, which affect barricades and grenades. The key mods are Strand Siphon, getting kills with Wishkeeper spawn orbs. Powerful Attraction will pick up any orb spawned when using a barricade. The orbs feed into recuperation and insulation mods to grant health and grenade energy. The rest are optional, such as loader mods on the arms. For more info, check the dim link in the description. That's it, folks. An alternative build to the Tractor Bonk one. This is my go-to Titan build for the GMs this season. Try it out if you haven't already. It's very satisfying to use. Another Strand build will be coming your way soon. Warlocks, get excited, whilst we will be reviewing the sidearm mentioned in this build. Drop a like and sub if you've made it to the end. Thank you for watching. This was Plasma Alchemist. Your viewership is much appreciated. Until next time, see you later.
beyond.